weakness.
Excellent work, Commander. I trust your men have preserved some samples for my... Do return to the edict at once.
That was a waste. There's only a couple of reinforcements going to be coming in, which I don't think will be too bad, especially because they're just like single pods. God, just so bizarre playing a game that's only half the size, essentially.
I am here to serve.
All right, so hammer hand on this guy.
Is near.
Let's Probably disable his ranged weapon. There's only one of them though. Whatever. So if I attack him again, I can force strike, and then I can just like trigger a shot against him with whoever, and that'll do a good job. He can't quite reach. He can reach, but not really. If I move here, I can get a shot off, but
Yes, Commander.
it'd be a bit rubbish.
I am here to serve.
Han can get over here and shoot this guy. And shoot this guy as well, actually. Maybe shooting him would help. Not yet, but soon. I can also use the... I should probably heal this guy, actually. You know what? If he dies, who cares? They're not a... You know, they're not a resource like that. I can just throw him at enemies, and if he dies, who cares? He's an item. It's fine. Oh, I can't quite reach. Alright, I have to waste another AP moving up then. In which case I probably should just melee this guy instead. Can't full strike, because we're silenced. But that's okay. Let's go get him. Oh no! Our servitor just tried to run past him. The silly goose.
Praise the Emperor.
Alright. Come on, Han. You need to shoot this guy for me. Okay, good. So, you're silenced as well, so we down to 2 health, which means he can get him in the melee. He does have 1 AP left, right? Yeah, it does. Whoops. Alright, good. Perfect. And then you can finish him off.
Face me! Enemy down! Curse the enemy.
So this isn't going to work, of course. He's going to heal.
More of the Plague God's minions.
Okay, Plague God's minions on their way. From quite a distance, actually. We should just be able to get behind cover and call it a day. Oh, okay. Prostate Preacher. He can use Smite on us, unless we're in full cover. So we'll just have to get into full cover. So what else we got going on? This guy has... Oh, Plague Belcher. He'll never reach us. And this guy is a Plague Bearer, who again will never reach us. We don't have to worry about these guys at all. This is absolutely fine. Throw a grenade. Still haven't bothered to do that yet. I feel like I should be throwing grenades.
Affirmative.
Who doesn't like grenades, you know? I'll hurt a bunch of them. There's no real purpose to this, apart from having thrown a grenade. Denies them a lot of cover to move up to, though. Which is quite handy, to be fair. So that's full cover. I do need to deal with this guy, though. Maybe he should be a priority. Our servitor died, because, you know, of course he did. There we go. And I still can't force strike. So he will end up just stood there.
Unleash me!
Is the problem. So I will need to shoot it with someone else.
For Titan!
Just so Hale can actually get into cover.
Your orders?
You know, once he's done this.
Face me!
Okay. Good lad.
You have been judged.
Oh, there's a seed over there.
Advancing.
I'm about to reach that next turn. I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. And I can't shoot that to kill these two. Amazing. And now the heavy but less cover to move up with. We really are. We're essentially making a moat, is what we're doing. We're making a moat. Right, let's move you up. I mean, there's definitely more over here that they can hide behind. And this is where our ranged units are, which seems silly. It's probably being the more like no man's land moat we got going on. But, yeah, nothing, mate. Full cover.
That was your only
Very light smite right there. You disable my melee though. That's fine. I do 5 damage with my Stormbolter. It's all good. Oh crap, is it actually going to be able to reach? I mean, I'm behind full cover, so it shouldn't matter, but that can sometimes be a bit weird. Because now if we try and attack him, we will end up standing out of cover, which is a pain. Alright, what have you got for me? All enemy melee attacks apply immobilized. Alright. That's how you want to play this. So yeah, if I try and like shoot his, you know, arm off or something, he will step out. Although it's not telling me that he's going to step out. But I'm pretty sure I can do that anyway. I can take the plague and run, and I don't think we'll be injured at all, because it's, you know, last turn and who cares. So let's shoot his weapon off. I mean, we might be fine. We might be fine.
My will is spent.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, it turns out we're fine. Turns out we're fine. So I can shoot this guy again if I like. But I would like to run away. Though I don't really get that option, so I suppose I have to shoot these guys. Ah, okay, just the angle was favourable there. I didn't actually have to step out. I guess I'll just shoot him again. I could... Oh no, I've used all my disruptor skulls. Alright, what's the odds? 25%. If we get one more... Well, we need to get the auto-reload for a start.
No devil shall elude my gaze.
Oh, no we don't. We still got a shot. Yeah, Astral Aim uses 1 ammo. If we get a crit here, he's dead. If we don't, so be it. We got the crit. Hell yeah. And we got the auto-reload. Awesome. So I do kind of want to stop this guy in his tracks. I mean, I could chop one of his arms off. That's a neat trick. This guy would need to shoot a couple times. He's got 13 health. And we're silenced, right? No, he's not silenced. Hale can also move up and shoot him, but that's a bit pathetic. I can't get him in melee, so he'll try and run away, though. And, oh, it can armor break. Yay. Alright, just go get him. I think we're going to end up killing everyone. And I know, we're not going for the seed. I mean, who cares, right? Oh my god, he's going to have 1 health, isn't he? Sure is. He will try and move and then die, though, so... I guess he won't really have that. Oh my word, I need to reload. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, we won't be able to kill him then. We won't be able to kill him. That is embarrassing. He will bleed out, though. Oh, actually, he might die as he runs away. If I Cybold. Yeah, never mind. I changed my mind, he is going to die. He's certainly going to die at the end of his turn, but... Alright, I'll probably have to teleport. I'm going to teleport behind him because it's more dramatic. We might get an AP back. Did we? We did get the AP back. Brilliant. So, let's Hammer Hand first. Remember, he can't parry, so I don't have to worry about that. So, chop his arm off. Okay, good. Don't know what the delay was there. We got no ammo, which is a bit annoying. But I can keep swinging. In fact, is it 5 up to 6 damage when I Force Strike? So, yeah, we're good. So I can kill him.
My will is spent.
Oh no, I'm a little low on AP. Oh crap. Can he disrupt? Afflicts immobilized. Yeah, okay, he might attack us. We might get a crit though. 25%, well, 20% chance. Nah, it's a shame. Alright, we will get attacked. Pity. Pity. We killed him with our auto. We parried, and now he's going to try and run away. Nope, he's going to heal. And is he going to walk?
Recovery sequence
Oh, when he gets to live, I suppose. But he didn't get to hurt us. So that's a win, guys. That's a win. you know, another win. There's the overall win as well, but there's also the small win. You've got to take the little victories. Also the large ones. We're taking all the victories. Alright, looking good, guys. We got 6 seeds out of that. It's ridiculous. We have so many of these. Every green upgrade we will ever need to do, we will be able to do, I'm sure. Plenty of new toys as well, potentially, including a level 4 Interceptor. Ooh, let's meet him. I want one. His name is Lucan Solor, which is awesome. Great name. I love it. He's my new best friend. Lucan Solor, welcome to the team. Also, we have Strife Breaker, which is a... I've forgotten what the flipping thing's called. Wardstave, that's the one. So we've got Wardstave, which is kind of nice. Like, it gives you auto Aegis, but like, I kind of hate it. Honestly, I think it should give +1 armor, is what I think it should do. Representing your Aegis, right? But I think it just be +1 armor. Like a wearing armor. I think it should just do that and do less damage and +1 armor. Because this, that 25% chance, I know you can put that chance up, but the amount of utility you're getting from it, you're having to put all of your equipment into putting up your Aegis chance instead of all the ludicrous amount of other utility you can get from your equipment, you know? Otherwise, you have this thing where you can't rely on it because it's not 100% of the chance. So you can't be like, oh, I'll have armor so I can be more risky, because there's only a chance that you'll get it. So it does mean that the better your Aegis is, the bigger the benefit from this, but only if you happen to roll the dice right. So, you know, on a someone like, I don't know, Iolanthus, right? He's got a load of skills available that, like, put up your armor a bunch. But I just find that takes so much utility away from just, like, everything else you can do. But it's a cool item, though. It's a cool item. Because, yeah, the extra willpower is really nice. And extra damage with Force Strike can go up to 6 damage, which is quite good for a Force Stave. So, not bad. The Credenda of Will also puts up willpower, and it makes you immunity. It gives you immunity to drained. We get +4 willpower in total. Also puts up focus, which is actually something that is what you need for the autos to trigger more often. So actually, giving someone both of these is not a bad combo. But that's pretty good. Also enhanced mobility. That's normal. That's absolutely normal. That's just because it's power armor, not Terminator armor, so that's fine. But yeah, that's good. I mean, that's a nice upgrade over other things. This might be something that would be really good for, what's his face? Storm. Or the new guy. Might give it to Lucan, you know. Psychotrope Grenade. Blast attack causes crazed, so they attack each other. I think it's a bit boring. It does 4 damage, though. It does 4 damage, so this is actually just better than the normal grenade that we got, I think. I think the normal one does 5 now at tier 2. So less max damage. Yeah, I don't think Craze is going to be that useful. There'll be some people screaming at me to get this, I'm sure. I'll put it down to 18, though. I mean, Sagefire, who cares? All the flamethrowers in this game are rubbish. They have such short range, and they just block your path, so it ends up harder for you to melee enemies, which is what this game is best at doing. Your guys are best at melee, you know, that's kind of their job. But yeah, everything else seems quite good. I mean, I'd prefer a different sort of weapon over Strife Breaker, but the extra willpower is pretty nice. And the chance to get the Aegis is pretty good with the Credenda of Will, so I think I might give both of these to Storm, actually. I think I might give both of them to Storm, because this one is slightly upgraded, so it does more damage than it normally would. They normally do, I think, 3 damage base. So the fact that it does 4 damage, I mean, it's better than his Force Sword. Well, it's the same as his Force Sword in terms of damage, I think. Or is it more? Does it do 3 or 4? I think it does 4. Anyway, either way, it's equal or better. But it's better because it gives him willpower. So, yeah, I think that'll do. I mean, I say that'll do. It's a pretty big haul. It's not perfect, but it's upgrades. It's just not the upgrades that I would pick if I had the choice of any upgrade. But we don't, so it'll do. Now I need to figure out what the hell Cassian Hale's going to upgrade into. Combat Servitors get more health. I can get to a point where I have more Combat Servitor slots. But having more Combat Servitors, I don't know if that makes any difference. Because you have more combat servitor slots. I guess that gives you more utility, and I guess more max HP across your guys, but that also means you've got a lot of just chaff to deal with. I think the main thing is if we can get that and the one, yeah, here, where you can get AP back automatically. Because if we're doing 2 actions, so we're sending both of our servitors out to do something every turn, then the chances are we will be getting 1 AP back per turn. So doing 2 actions per turn gives us a net 1 AP expenditure for servitor actions, while also allowing us to do 2 things. So that's not a bad combo. Probably. Getting willpower when an ally is killed is quite fun, if he's going to have more. Sacrificial discharge is hilarious, and if we're going to do that to sacrifice our enemy, you know, our servitors, then having more servitors is very useful. Return fire is fine. Hang on, let's give return fire to our servitor. Because if that's the case, then that would be pretty cool. Oh, there's a lot to do. First strike is kind of nice. If any moves adjacent to the knight, he'll attack it immediately. 1 use per turn, but you know, 100% chance to do it. That's quite nice if he just gets attacked by a poxwalker or something. You can just give it a smack. For 5 damage, if we upgrade it. That's quite good. And the extra armor on him would be useful as well. Yeah, the ability to heal a bit more is fine. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So we can just hit people if they go near him. It's fine. It's, you know, it's fine. Although, if I want to go in the other directions... Oh, my word. Alright, maybe go down this way. Data spike lets me incapacitate enemy mechanical units. That immediately makes him more useful. Yeah, being able to walk charge to dominate. It's going to be 3 willpower to dominate an enemy mechanical unit, but that is very powerful. Maybe. Oh, there's so much here that I like, but none of it is like, I don't know, crazy good. It's all just pretty good. That's quite nice as well. That helps other mechanical allies. That I really like. Oh, that grants extra damage. Okay, so this is like one of the apothecary's moves, isn't it? I'd have to use this on someone, and that costs a bunch of willpower. I keep accidentally right-clicking. I'm kind of leaning funny on my chair. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in here, but I feel like on its own, it's not that great. I was very excited about this skill tree before, because I was seeing a lot of combos, but getting there is going to take like turn up to turn up to turn up to turn up to turn, which I you know, well, level up after level up. So it's a little rough. It's a little rough, actually. I think this is perfect, being able to blow up our boy. I think we're just going to go all in on blowing up our boy, then we'll go into having more boys to blow up. Alright, that's how we're going to do it. Then we'll try and dominate mechanical units, then we'll try and make sure that we can get AP back from using our servitors. Alright, that's the order we're going to do it. Might not be the best, but I think it'll be the most fun, and that's more important. When we get an auto crit, there's a chance to get AP back. That means we use Astral Aim. There's a chance we can get AP back. Although this isn't auto. If we have focus, if we have higher focus, we have a higher chance of getting this, which is very, very nice. That would be very good. So that armor might be good for him as well. You know, just slightly increase those odds. And then we have, I mean, return fire is fine. Extra ammunition is very useful. That's all for the silencer, which I don't necessarily need. But having more ammo is nice. And then we'll work our way up to here, maybe? So we can get really good at grenades. Do you want him to be really good at grenades? Maybe. Extra autos. So if we get a couple of crits in a row, higher chance of getting a bunch of AP back. Which is kind of nice. Also, the Sanctified Kill Zone is pretty damn useful against bosses. Use that on them, and like every single attack is going to do more damage. Which is sort of insane. So that's not a bad one to have. But yeah, crits getting AP I think is going to be a game changer. Because every time we see anything scary, we use an Astral Aim on it. So, and then yeah, of course more ammo. It just means we have to reload less often. It means we can use 2 Psychic Onslaughts, guaranteed, with a full magazine, which is really, really good. So yeah, let's do that. He's a little injured as well. Old fooly boy. Okay, good. That took a while. I haven't upgraded a tech priest, Techmarine, before. Except when we've leveled him up, of course. But, I haven't leveled up one fully, so I haven't... I don't necessarily know which ones to go for first. So we'll see. We'll see how he grows. Alright. Loads of architect there. And we just got some more research. We got the extra crit chance, which is very nice. I do like the crit chance. That is very, very nice stratagem to have. Not as good as the other stratagems we've got, I don't think. Although maybe, actually. Maybe that is better than the +2 AP one, but I find the +2 AP one can really get you out of a bind if things don't quite go right. Whereas this one, you have to plan to roll the dice early, so that way you can use it at a point where everyone can use their attacks to get that +50% crit. Although I can imagine that would be insane against certain bosses. Like, really, really good. Probably better than a couple of AP. If everyone's just going to be, like, unloading all their weapons into a single enemy. So maybe we'll see that in a boss fight. So your knights are strong in body and mind, but the Plague God's minions have evolved to become unnaturally resilient to even the most powerful warrior's blows. To counter this, I've been studying the grimoires and have come across a rubric created by Grandmaster Jotun to evoke a state of extreme focus and determination. Well, good. Pleased to hear it. We have 57 seeds now. That is ridiculous. Extra stratagem slot with prognosticars. I think we already get +1 for prognosticars anyway, I think. Maybe? And I think this gives you an additional one. What else is nice here as well? Heal a knight fully. All enemies become immobilized. That's pretty nice as well. But now let's go for this one. Let's make sure the prognosticars are really good. I want to cover most of the map in prognosticars, so... Now, how are we doing on this one? Warp drive is almost fully upgraded. We'll be in 4 days. Then maybe we'll do a Libris Malleus. But we do have to do the story mission. We will need to do the next story mission before this matters, because we're going to run out of research to do. So, might be worth upgrading the servitor production. Construction speed after that might be worthwhile, because really there's no point putting up construction speed if you don't have enough servitors. There's just no point. It'll be a standstill. And then, of course, void shields and gun batteries can become more useful later on. And yeah, more prognosticars, actually very, very useful. It's quite quick as well. So just burning through a bunch of these upgrades. So as soon as we open up the new map, we can cover it in prognosticars. That sounds very useful. Although probably wait until a mission shows up so we can delay the mission. Although mission times are always delayed if they're in prognosticar range. Though it will lower the the corruption level when you place the prognosticar. So maybe it's worth waiting. Not to unlock them though, but to place them. We will need to do this. I think I'll do barracks next, because we will be taking on more folks. If we have a look at barracks now, I think it's full. It is full, so we do actually need to upgrade our barracks at least once, or we're just going to be tapped out on that. So we can't have that. I also love that you do see the map down here. I think it's a really nice touch. Anyway, final mission. Intervention required. Please don't slow us down.
Update. Servitors have recovered an uncatalogued artifact from the subdecks. The weapon should be returned to the armory of Titan for analysis.
What purpose would it serve in some dusty armory? We should use it.
This weapon is part of our legacy. We could enshrine it on board to honor Xiphos' history.
Again, you master-crafted... I don't want construction slowed down, because we've upset Lunette. I wouldn't like that much. But I can live with it, I think. Vikir would also hate it if we listened to Dominus. And Ektar just thinks we should use it, because it's on our ship. It's ours, clearly. Oh, no, Vikir is saying we should use it. Ektar is saying we should enshrine it. Ah, that's stupid. That seems really stupid. I would have thought, like, yeah, we should give this to a worthy brother. Because, you know, anything that could destroy chaos sounds great, you know. That's how you honor your brothers, to carry their weapons and continue the fight. That's what I would have thought. I would like another master-crafted weapon, is the thing. I might just be selfish and just go with Vakir. Screw it.
Yes, such weapons are meant to be used.
Soul Hammer. I wonder what tier this is going to be. Let's find out. In fact, we can find out in a second. It's Stormbolter, so I can equip it on basically anybody. I'm cool to see little stations flying around. Win a mission without using willpower. Oh my god, no. Hell no, we're not doing that. However, we'll get some requisition out of this one. Tier 3 war gear. Sounds brilliant. Chance for some other armor as well, which might be alright. The falchions might be really good for one of our interceptors. Yeah, that's not terrible. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And what are you? Rank 3 Techmarine. Don't need that. So, without willpower, I mean, this will be a lot easier, won't it? This mission will be a lot easier than the other ones we've been doing. It'll be like the last mission, which we did use a lot of willpower, but I'm not sure we necessarily needed to. No, I think we did. I'll do it without the 3 requisition. Forget it. Still going easy breezy today. I'm still pretty knackered. We're gonna take it easy. So let's go with. I mean, so long as we're making progress, I don't really care. Right, Storm, ranged weapon, Stormbolter. Is this a regular one? Which is silly. So that's the Emancipator. When the hell did we get the Emancipator? It has very big range and good Overwatch, I think. When you crit with a ranged attack, chance to get AP back. That sounds nice. Soul Hammer is what we just got. It has mad stun power. Insane stun power. That actually sounds really quite nice. I do wonder if the weapon deals more stun. Does his normal what do you call them? His support fire attacks. Do they hit the stun meter? Because I think they do. So I think this might do that, which would be amazing. I think that'd be amazing, because having a Cybolt, we'd be able to do 3 stun per attack with his ranged attacks. We could do 6 stun just from his 2 reaction shots, which would be amazing, because that gives us more AP for what are essentially free attacks anyway. And it would be another 2 stun from the people triggering those anyway by shooting at the enemy. So it would be a pretty huge amount of stun. He could then go in, get an additional AP if he can execute the guy. So if he hasn't killed everyone already, but you know. Again, really sounds like a good one for bosses. So yeah, I'm going to give him the Soul Hammer. I don't think it'd be particularly useful on anyone else, honestly. I think everyone else just needs it to do damage. But he doesn't actually need to do damage. Oh, and it has 4 ammo, which is really nice. But he doesn't actually need to do damage with his shooting. Because he does a set amount of damage with his support fire anyway. So we don't need Doubting's Edge anymore. We're going to go with the Warding Stave. So yeah, let's see. He does 4 damage. Normally. So actually just this, giving him way more willpower. This allows him to do a hammer hand once per turn. Well, not once per turn, but, you know, an extra one per battle. Which is great. That's really, really good. And chance to get his Aegis Shield, you know, I mean, it's nothing to rely on, but he is usually the front line, so doesn't seem terrible. Looks insane. Looks absolutely bad. And then armor. The only upgraded armor we've got. Even more willpower. He's got so much willpower. He's going to be teleporting around like an absolute lunatic. And yeah, extra focus. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, this seems pretty good. Extra health too. Extra health as well. Yeah, he's a baller. I love him. He's about to level up again as well. So frag grenades sound stupid. I don't think I want him to have frag grenades anymore. I think I might want him to have something a bit more interesting, like yeah, the Domina Liber Demonica. More crit chance and more crit damage. If he's going to be able to use Hammer Hand more often. Because at the moment, I generally don't like him using Hammer Hand because I prefer him to have the willpower for teleporting. But he has more willpower now. He has flipping 9 willpower. So yeah, I can afford to do it every now and then. So let's do that. Grenades are fun, but teleport strikes are funner. So let's do that. We will bring Hale aboard again. I know. He's no Iolanthus, but he will do. Also, what else did we get that other turn? We got the crazed grenade. Can't give that to him. He can't hold items. Could give it to Hale instead of the Medicae skull, which I know, bold move, but it is very fancy. Also, I like that the frag grenade tier 2 just replaces the basic frag grenade that you start the game with. Makes a lot of sense. But the fact this does 4 damage and make him go crazy, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. If we get absolutely overwhelmed, like if we have a teleport nightmare, you know, well, reinforcement nightmare, the enemy's teleporting it, then we can just raise half a pod, and that's far fewer people we have to fight, which sounds pretty good. It is for 3 turns as well. So craze doesn't necessarily mean that they will attack us, attack the enemy, by the way. It's a... So it says 100% for 3 turns. It means it's guaranteed to make them crazed, but crazed I think only has a 50% chance of them actually attacking their allies. Dominated means they'll always attack their allies, but crazed, it can be a toss-up, so it's not a guarantee. So it's a weird one. But anyway, I think we're good. I think we're all set up. Probably. Probably. Is that everything now? I think that's everything. I think I've got all the equipment equipped that I want. I think he's still got the best side cannon available. That has better crit chance, but we're using Astral Aim to get our crit, so we don't really need the extra crit chance. So now we'll go with that. Now we're good. Alright, so we're going to do this mission next episode. Still no stratagems, unfortunately, because, yeah, this Vakir got injured, I think. Yeah, 20 more days. Phew, that's quite a lot. We could really do with her getting her stratagems back online before we do the story mission, which is very annoying. I really want to do that story mission. But yeah, we'll get to it. But we're making progress. We're making good progress. It's okay. You know what time it is, guys. It's the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed it, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.